Prepare for maximum impact. See mega chainsaws, beastly chippers, and industrial harvesters dominate. Witness unbelievable jaw-dropping machine force exclusively on Techbeast TV. Strap in for a high-octane spectacle, your ultimate adventure with giant machines. A log so big, it probably has its own zip code and a fan club. But don't you worry, because here come the contenders. First up, a rugged Hitachi excavator. Then its equally formidable cousin, a mighty Komatsu. These ain't your garden variety diggers. We're talking serious steel Goliaths. A Hitachi forestry excavator, like a Zaxxas Forester model, can pack over 200 horsepower and weigh in around 30 tons. Built tough with reinforced undercarriages and specialized guarding for this exact kind of grunt work. And Komatsu, their forestry machines are legendary for power and reliability, easily matching that, with advanced hydraulic systems that provide incredible lifting force. Watch them wrestle this behemoth out of the mud, chains strained, hydraulics screaming like a rock star hitting a high note under extreme pressure. It's a slow-motion ballet of brute force, the operators in those cabs earning their paychecks, finessing tons of steel and timber through terrain that would swallow a pickup truck whole. The ground itself is groaning. This is where the big boys play, and these machines are definitely MVPs. Most valuable players, or maybe most vicious pullers? You decide. All right, folks, take a deep breath and hold it, because you're about to witness a master at work. We're talking about a lone logger, a true artist, armed with nothing but nerves of steel and a roaring Husqvarna chainsaw, facing off against a tree that's probably been around since your great-great-grandpappy was a boy. Look at the base of that thing. Those buttress roots are like something out of a fantasy movie, anchoring it deep in the earth. This ain't just hacking away. This is surgical precision. He's carving that felling notch, the critical wedge that'll dictate the direction of fall, ensuring the hinge wood is perfect. Husqvarna saws are legendary for their power and reliability. We could be talking a model with an engine displacement of over 90 cubic centimeters, packing serious punch and a chain speed that can tear through hardwood in seconds. The air is electric, folks. Every flying chip of wood is a countdown to the main event. This is a dangerous dance, a high-stakes ballet of man, machine, and a whole lot of falling timber. The skill involved is just mind-boggling. One wrong move and things go sideways fast. The forest itself seems to be holding its breath. You can cut the tension with a knife, or well, a very large, very loud chainsaw. Phew! Talk about a nail-biter. But even the toughest machines and the most skilled operators can run into trouble. Let's see what happens when the forest fights back. All right, folks, welcome to the deep woods, where the Wi-Fi is weak, but the manpower is strong. We're kicking things off old school, and I mean way old school. Forget your fancy hydraulic loaders for a second. These hardy souls are tackling monster logs with nothing but grit, sweat, and a seriously clever cable and pulley system. Talk about a throwback. You can almost hear your grandpa saying, "That's how we did it in my day." Look at that log bridge, probably built with the same can-do attitude, a testament to sheer human will. Every heave and hoe is a masterclass in teamwork, and let's be honest, a bit of a gamble with gravity. You can practically feel the strain in those ropes, hear the wood groaning like it's had a long week under immense pressure. This ain't no desk job, people. This is pure, unadulterated elbow grease, a ballet of brawn. It's a stark reminder of how sheer human will combined with some clever physics, because that pulley system is all about mechanical advantage, reducing the force needed by sometimes half or even more, can literally move mountains, or in this case, some seriously hefty tree trunks. The tension here is thicker than a lumberjack's beard after a month in the wilderness. It's dangerous, it's demanding, and utterly captivating. From the echoes of the past, we're about to jump light years ahead. If that was man versus nature, get ready for machine versus nature, with a whole lot more horsepower. Hold on to your hard hats, folks, because we've just stepped into the future, or at least the very noisy, very efficient present of a modern sawmill. Check out this absolute unit, an automated bandsaw that makes slicing through massive logs look like cutting butter with a hot knife. That operator, cool as a cucumber in their climate-controlled control cabin, probably got their feet up, sipping coffee and listening to a podcast, is conducting a symphony of destruction, or rather construction. This beast is a far cry from the hand tools we just saw. We're talking precision engineering here. These bandsaws often sport blades made from high-carbon steel, sometimes tipped with super hard stellite or even diamond-impregnated segments for exotic hardwoods. Running at incredible speeds, often thousands of feet per minute, to ensure clean, accurate cuts every single time. Notice how smoothly that log feeds in? That's technology ensuring maximum yield and minimal waste, turning raw material into valuable lumber with incredible speed. The air here smells like money or, freshly sawn timber, which is pretty much the same thing in this business. All right, shift gears with me, folks, because now we're looking at the Swiss Army knife of the forest floor, the John Deere 325G compact track loader. This little green monster might not be the biggest kid on the block, but boy, is it versatile. First, check it out with that tree shear attachment. It's like a giant pair of hydraulic scissors, snipping through trees up to several inches in diameter like they're daisies. We're talking about a machine that typically boasts around 74 horsepower, but with these specialized hydraulic attachments, it punches way above its weight. Then, quicker than a hiccup, they swap it out for a stump grinder, and bam! That stubborn stump that was an eyesore? It's now a pile of mulch, ready to become part of the ecosystem again, all thanks to high-speed cutting teeth. The beauty of the 325G is its adaptability. It's like having multiple machines in one compact package. Its tracks give it great traction and low ground pressure, meaning it can zip around sensitive areas or steep slopes where bigger machines might bog down or cause excessive damage. It's the ultimate cleanup crew, a testament to smart engineering, making tough jobs a whole lot easier. Efficient, precise, and leaves the place looking like a park ranger's dream. Well, speak of the devil, even the titans of timber can get humbled by Mother Nature. Feast your eyes on this sticky situation. A mighty Tiger Cat 1075B forwarder, a machine built like an absolute tank and designed to haul massive loads. We're talking payloads easily exceeding 20 tons. That's like carrying a small herd of elephants. Is currently having a major disagreement with a patch of good old-fashioned mud. And folks, the mud is winning. Those colossal wheels, each taller than your average Joe, are spinning like a DJ's turntable. But this beast ain't going nowhere fast. But hold on, these loggers are no rookies. They've seen a mud puddle or two, or 100. Cue the cavalry. Another machine, likely a skidder or another forwarder, rolls in, ready for a high-stakes tug-of-war. Those steel winch cables, thick as your arm, are stretched tighter than a guitar string under incredible pressure. You can hear the engines groaning, a symphony of mechanical muscle. This is a slow, gritty battle against the elements, a real testament to the brutal conditions these crews face daily. Every inch they pull that forwarder is a hard-won victory. Talk about a Monday morning, huh? Or maybe just another Tuesday in the woods. After that muddy mess, let's see a machine that's designed to make short work of the forest before things get too bogged down. Prepare to be amazed by some serious high-tech harvesting. All right, prepare to have your jaws hit the forest floor because we're looking at a true game changer. the Tiger Cat Harvester. This isn't just a machine, it's a one-robot forestry crew, a mobile processing plant on tracks. Watch this technological terror move with surprising grace for its size. Its articulated arm, often with a reach of over 30 feet, reaching out like something from a sci-fi flick. It selects a tree, and then the magic happens. That harvester head is a marvel of engineering. It grabs, it fells with a built-in, high-speed chainsaw. It delimbs those branches in the blink of an eye with razor-sharp knives, and then it cuts the log to precise, computer-controlled lengths, all optimized for maximum value. We're talking cut-to-length, or CTL, technology, folks. This single machine, often weighing upwards of 50 tons, does the work that used to take a whole squad of loggers, and it does it faster, more efficiently, and often safer, especially on steep slopes. Think of the efficiency. It's like watching a highly skilled surgeon, if the surgeon was a 50-ton robot operating on giant redwoods. The speed, the power, the sheer technological prowess. It's like watching someone play a video game on easy mode, but with real massive trees. Absolutely revolutionary stuff. From the pinnacle of high-tech, let's take a detour to see some good old-fashioned ingenuity. Sometimes it's not about the size of the machine, but the cleverness of the human behind it.
Di tempat lokasi mau muat.
Okay, folks, prepare for a complete change of pace. We've seen the million-dollar machines, but now feast your eyes on some pure, unadulterated grassroots genius. This ain't no factory-built behemoth. This is a custom-modded motorbike, a two-wheeled testament to making it work, no matter what. This rider is hauling massive bundles of bamboo, which, by the way, is notoriously awkward and springy to transport, down a trail that would make a mountain goat think twice, probably reinforced with extra welding and a beefed-up frame. Talk about an extreme delivery service. That little engine, likely a small displacement, but incredibly resilient model, is screaming its heart out. And the rider? Pure skill and balance, navigating that unwieldy load like a seasoned acrobat on a high wire. This is where ingenuity meets necessity, folks. In places where big machinery can't go, or simply isn't economically viable, people adapt and overcome with incredible cleverness. It's a beautiful reminder that the most powerful tool is often the human brain, coupled with a whole lot of grit and determination. Forget your fancy suspension systems. This is all about sheer willpower and probably a very sore backside at the end of the day. Bravo, sir. Bravo. That was truly inspiring. Now let's swing back to the more conventional heavy lifters, the unsung heroes of the log yard that keep the whole operation flowing smoothly. And we're back in the bustling hub of the operation, the log yard, where this bright yellow beast, the Volvo L60F wheel loader, is absolutely running the show. This machine is the logistics king, the heavyweight champion of sorting and stacking. With an operating weight tipping the scales at around 12 or 13 tons and an engine packing well over 150 horsepower, the L60F is all about efficient power and torque. Watch how it deftly scoops up those massive logs. We're talking tons of timber here, sometimes single logs weighing several thousand pounds, and loads them onto the trucks with the precision of a seasoned Tetris player using its powerful Z-bar linkage. Those forks are like an extension of the operator's will, maneuvering with surprising agility for its size. Volvo loaders are also known for their comfortable, ergonomically designed cabs, reducing operator fatigue, and their fuel efficiency, meaning the operator can keep going all day and the boss stays happy. It's a critical piece of the puzzle, ensuring that all that hard-won timber makes its way to the mill. From the organized chaos of the yard, let's plunge back into the muck and mire where only the toughest can tread. You're gonna love this next one. If you thought that last mud patch was a challenge, get a load of this rugged red monster. This forwarder looks like it eats mud for breakfast and asks for seconds, maybe even thirds. Those massive, deep-treaded tires, probably running on all 6 or even 8 wheels, often with bogie axles for better ground contact and stability, are just churning through terrain that would make a tank blush. This machine is built to go where angels fear to tread, or at least where tow trucks get nervous and start demanding hazard pay. Check out that articulated grapple loader, an extension of the operator's will, plucking logs from the mire like it's picking up toothpicks and neatly stacking them into its sizable cargo bunk, which can often carry 10, 15, even 20 tons of timber. These forwarders are the unsung heroes of extraction, designed with high ground clearance and robust drivetrains to navigate the deepest, darkest, muddiest parts of the forest. It's all about robust engineering, powerful hydraulics, and a whole lot of torque. It's a beautiful, brutal ballet of resilience, ensuring that no log gets left behind, no matter how gnarly the conditions. This machine doesn't know the meaning of the word stuck. All right, so we've seen the giants felled and hauled, but what about all the leftovers? The branches, the smaller bits, the tops of the trees? Well, in the world of smart forestry, nothing goes to waste. Check out this classic blue tractor, a real workhorse powering a hungry wood chipper through its PTO. That's power takeoff for you city slickers. A spline shaft that transfers the tractor's engine power to an attachment. These two hard-working individuals are feeding this chomping machine, its heavy flywheel spinning rapidly, driving sharp knives that turn solid wood into a cascade of valuable chips faster than you can say timber. It's recycling in its most satisfying, noisy form. Those chips aren't just disappearing. They can be used for landscaping mulch, as biofuel for energy production, pressed into particle board, or even provide animal bedding. It's a fantastic way to manage wood waste, reduce fire hazards, and turn potential debris into a resource. This setup might look old school, but it's a testament to simple, robust engineering that just keeps on working season after season. Plus, there's something incredibly satisfying about the rhythmic chug of that engine and the smell of fresh pine chips filling the air. Just make sure to keep your fingers clear of that intake, folks. This machine means business. From making mulch to managing majestic trees with surgical precision, the skill level in this industry is just off the charts. You're about to see some high-wire forestry. Okay, folks, if you thought regular tree felling was intense, get ready for the PhD level of arboriculture. We've got a highly skilled arborist, basically a tree surgeon with nerves of titanium, tackling a monster tree with a super slick cable assist system. This isn't just timber. This is a carefully orchestrated ballet of man, machine, and Mother Nature, often used in urban environments or near valuable structures. Strapped in like a rock climber, our pro is making those critical chainsaw cuts. The notch, the hinge, the back cut, while that anchored cable, often connected to a winch or another piece of heavy equipment, provides controlled tension, guiding the tree's descent with pinpoint accuracy. Think about the precision needed, especially if there are buildings, power lines, or even just other valuable trees nearby that can't be damaged. This technique is all about safety and control, minimizing risk in tricky situations where a free fall could be catastrophic. You can hear the whine of that saw, the protesting creaks of ancient wood, and you just know every move is calculated down to the millimeter. It's a beautiful blend of raw power from the saw and the sophisticated finesse of rigging and understanding physics. The forest almost seems to go silent, watching this master at work. That was pure artistry. Now let's unleash a machine that's less about finesse and more about ferocious appetite. Get ready for a land-clearing legend. All right, folks, if that last scene was a surgical strike, this next one is an all-out blitzkrieg on vegetation. Meet the ASV RT120 Forestry Compact Track Loader, and it's brought its angriest friend, a ferocious Fecon mulcher. This dynamic duo is the stuff of nightmares for overgrown brush, dense undergrowth, and small trees. The RT120 itself is a beast, packing around 120 horsepower and some serious hydraulic flow, often over 40 gallons per minute, specifically to power that demanding mulching head. And the Fecon mulcher? Think of a giant blender designed by a heavy metal band with super tough, fixed carbide teeth or swinging hammers that just devour everything in their path, turning it into a fine carpet of mulch. Watch this combo tear up that steep, tangled embankment like it's an affront to its personal dignity. The ground is literally shaking, and the air smells like a wood chipper's all-you-can-eat buffet. This isn't just clearing land. This is reclaiming it with extreme prejudice, transforming a jungle into a park in record time, perfect for fire break creation or site preparation. It's an unstoppable force of nature. Well, a man-made force against unruly nature. Absolutely brutal efficiency. From total annihilation to careful creation, let's head back to the mill and see how these giants of the forest are transformed into something beautiful. All right, change of scenery, folks. We're stepping into a place where old-world craftsmanship shakes hands with some serious steel, a traditional bandsaw mill. And these artisans are about to turn that massive gnarled log, a piece of timber that's probably got more stories than your Uncle Earl after a few eggnogs, into beautiful, valuable lumber. It takes a team with practiced hands and often some mechanical assistance just to wrangle this beast onto the saw's carriage. Then, the star of the show, that big vertical bandsaw blade, a shimmering ribbon of steel, sometimes inches wide and many feet long, ready to sing its song as it slices cleanly through the wood. The sawyer here isn't just cutting wood. They're reading the log, examining its grain, its knots, its tensions, figuring out the best way to slice it to reveal the most stunning patterns and get the highest quality boards. Whether it's quarter sawn for stability or flat sawn for character. It's an art form. Each pass is a careful decision, unlocking the hidden beauty within. The air is thick with that incredible smell of fresh sawdust. Nature's potpourri. This is a slower, more deliberate process than those automated giants, but it's where the true character of the wood gets to shine. It's deeply satisfying to watch raw nature transformed by skill and a very sharp blade. From revealing the beauty within, we go back to the moment of truth for another forest titan. This is pure, unadulterated logging skill. And for our grand finale, folks, the forest floor is literally trembling as another master logger steps up to the plate, armed with a legendary Husqvarna 390 XP chainsaw. This isn't just a tool, it's an extension of his will, a precision instrument of felling. The 390 XP is a pro-grade beast, rocking around 88 cubic centimeters of engine displacement and close to 6.5 horsepower. It means business, designed for long, tough days and big timber. Watch the laser focus as he carves that perfect undercut, ensuring the direction of fall, then strategically places those felling wedges. Those wedges are crucial, folks. They prevent the saw bar from getting pinched as the tree starts to lean and help coax that multi-ton giant to fall exactly where he wants it, away from obstacles and for easier extraction. The saw roars to life, biting deep into the back cut, and with every tap on those wedges, the tension in the air gets so thick you could spread it on toast. And that's a wrap on another jaw-dropping showcase of muscle and machinery. It just goes to show, whether it's old school grit or new age tech, human ingenuity always finds a way. Thanks for tuning into Techbeast TV. If you loved what you saw, hit that subscribe button. We've got plenty more awesome coming your way.